So, in this week's Parsha, tells us the story that Yitzchak was 40 years old when he married Rivka, and they were having trouble having children. So Isaac entreated Hashem opposite his wife, because she was barren. Okay, but Yasalo Hashem, and Hashem answered. And thank God, Rivka became pregnant, and we'll see what happens afterwards. So, it's a very interesting question. The Torah says that Yitzchak davened for his wife because she was barren. Hello? Yitzchak was barren too. So why does the Torah say that he davened for his wife because she was barren? As if he was perfectly fine. They were both had medical issues. So why do we stress on her medical issue? How about his medical issue?
Was it that they were both?
Yeah. Gemara Yevamah says that that Yitzchak was also barren.
He said buried?
Barren. Nothing to do with the Chabatzker, the Hatzalah guy that lives on Collins Avenue. Okay, but so. That's an interesting question. The Torah says because she was barren. Hello, he was barren too.
Okay.
So why did he daven? Why did he daven for himself? So it's an interesting idea. Yitzchak got an haftacha. Hakadosh Baruch Hu tells Avram, "Kiba Yitzchak yikol l'chazara." The Jewish people will come out of Yitzchak. He knew that God's decree would be fulfilled. He had no suffix. He knew that he was going to be able to eventually have children and continue bringing the Jewish people, which we are today. But so that's why he didn't daven. That's the answer to the second question. Why he didn't daven himself? Why did he only daven for her? How about for himself? That he has children, because he knew he would have children. But you see, his father. What did his father do when he didn't have children? He brought him a second wife. Ishmael was born from that wife. Thank God, from Sarah he had Yitzchak, right? But he knew he wasn't going to have a problem. The issue was ki akarahi. She was barren. He wanted to have children with Rivka, the Tzedekis. He didn't want to bring in a concubine. He could have. Like his father did. He didn't want to do that. You see, his father's son didn't turn out to be so well. I mean, he did tshuva in the end. Whatever, but Ishmael was kicked out of the house, right? And we had problems from Ishmael, right? Even though he did tshuva at the end, we had problems till this day. So that's the pshat. It's a very nice pshat in Achlas Tzvi. Ki akarahi, because she was barren. He knew that he would have children. He relied on God's decree. He wanted to have children with her. He wanted Rivka to be the mother.
So he wasn't barren then. She was barren.
He was barren.
But you said he could have kids with a different person.
He knew that God would answer his prayer.
Here's the problem.
I hear you.
He knew that God would answer his prayer, which he did, and he was able to have a child with Rivka. The Torah is stressing that his tefillah was that he would have a child with Rivka, not with another wife. Shmuel's right. There was an issue that he was sterile. I guess that's the right word for a man. Thank God, God answered him. But that extra tefillah of that there should be a nace to be performed, that he davened that Rivka be the mother, because he could have brought in a concubine. Now, he would still have to daven for himself that he would not be sterile. Obviously, that's a good point Shmuel was making. So that he relied on God's decree. God made him sterile, and God also told him that he was going to have children. So somehow he knew that either, despite being sterile, God would still make him pregnant, or somehow the tefillah would make him not be sterile anymore. But that's the point. I think it's a very nice shot in the pasuk. Ki akarahi, because she was barren, and he wanted to have a child with her, and that's why he davened that she should become pregnant because he wanted to have a child from her and not from any other woman.